anniversary of D-Day and the Battle of Normandy, and it's really a day to pay tribute and remember the sacrifice the men and women made to restore freedom to Europe. Now, here in Austin, some are honoring the day with a 3 to 5 mile march in support of Dove. This is the Donor Outreach for Veterans. Joining us this morning on the Yellow Couch to talk a little bit about this are Denise Brownlee, the Dove recipient coordinator, and Jonathan Taylor, the first living kidney donor of the program. Thank you both so much for being here this morning.
Thanks for having us here today.
Yeah, absolutely. So Denise, tell us a little bit about Dove and the organization and the importance of it.
Okay, Dove, like you said, stands for Donor Outreach for Veterans. And basically what we do is we help find living kidney donors for veterans that are in need or end stage kidney and are on the list to have a living kidney transplant. And so what we do is we educate and we help find living kidney donors, and then we also help the veterans as they're wading through that whole process. And it's daunting. It takes quite a while to find it. So that's our role, is we kind of are matchmaking organization.
Yeah, and speaking of matchmaking, you match Jonathan. Jonathan, tell us a little bit more about your role and what really prompted you to step up and do something like this.
Well, I've been a veteran. I was an Army medic, and even though I'd been a medic and an EMT and a paramedic for a lot of years, I actually never really thought about kidney donation. And essentially somebody online said, hey, would you be a match for me? And it turns out I wasn't, but then I thought, you know what, maybe I'm a match for somebody else. And I sought out a way to give a donation, my kidney, to a veteran. It turns out there wasn't. It didn't exist. And over almost a year-long period, I was able to find Dove vets who had just started, hadn't had anybody donate yet, and we developed the process. And I was able to give my kidney to an incredible man who's an Air Force veteran and really helped him out a lot. And since then, we've done, how many are we at?
We've done our 30th transplant. We've helped 30 veterans.
Wow.
Which is
In your life,
just a drop in the bucket so far. I think we have over 2,000 veterans on the waiting list.
Oh my goodness, yeah, definitely a lot of work to be done. Denise, how did this organization start?
Our founder and executive director, her name is Sharon Kreitzer. She spent 25 years as a transplant professional in the non-VA and the VA, and she actually helped start the kidney transplant program at the Bronx VA. She enjoyed working. She was there for 5 years, enjoyed working so much with the veterans there that she decided that thought she could do a little bit more for them if she got out and started her own nonprofit back in 2020, which was not a good year to start anything, but it was a challenge.
Yeah.
But she has made it happen, and like I say, since that time frame, a little over 2.5 years, we have helped 30 veterans receive a life-saving kidney, and it's been a game changer.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's a wonderful. It's just great to be a part of it. I found out back in February 2020 about Dove and decided I was gung-ho about giving my kidney, and it took me a while, but November 15th of last year, I was able to donate my kidney to a female veteran still raising teenagers, and we went into a swap. We weren't a direct, so anybody out there, you can give. You don't have to be the same blood type or anything. We've got ways to work around that, and you can be a paired exchange, and John was a paired exchange and a swap, and my kidney went to Minnesota, and her kidney came from New York, and we were able to meet at Walter Reed during the surgery, and it's just been a great experience, and I love being a part of this organization.
That's so incredible. Real quick, tell us a little bit more about today's march and the awareness that comes with that.
Yeah, so we're meeting with as many people as we can right there under the Loop 1 bridge, right there next to Austin High, and we're going to have put on a pack if you want. We're gonna do a 3 to 5 miles just around Town Lake to, one, bring awareness to the need for kidney donors for veterans and also for Dove Vets itself. This is our second year doing it. We had a great time last year. We're looking forward to a good time this year.
Now, where can folks sign up? If they're watching right now, they're ready to suit up.
So there's a great business in Austin that's hosting us. We're very appreciative. It's Austin Tactical Fitness. So you can either go to the Austin Tactical Fitness website, or you can go to dovetransplant.org, either one. Or frankly, if you just showed up, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, absolutely. My earpiece time, so I'm not quite sure how much time we have left. I'm going to let my floor director and producers let me know. But in the meantime, while we get that time cue, you have a shirt you wanted to show us a little bit about.
This is a shirt that we had made up for today's event in honor of Dove, in honor of John Wayne, our very first donor. and that you know, for a donation of over $50 or more, and we're asking people for maybe 100. All this, and it'll go to Dove, and we have t-shirts.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both so much for the work you're doing. So needed, and thank you so much for raising awareness on this. Real quick, a website where folks can go.
Austin, so Dove